Ooh, I ruffled some feathers yesterday with my post. Man, look, it is what it is, y'all. I'm willing to get on anybody's thing, and you know what? I'm gonna double down on that shit. You know what I mean? Send me any beat, any song from anyone, anywhere. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna mark that joint. End of discussion, and I'm gonna send it to you ASAP. I'm not gonna be one of them cats that takes 6 months to get you a verse. I'm not here. I'm not that person. I'm gonna get it done. All right. So if you want some shit, let it be known. Shout outs to the cats that sent me back verses. They going on the next on the Crash Out EP. Don't even trip. I got you. And I'm gonna give you your splits and everything, even though you don't have PROs for two of you. That's gonna be featured on that joint. Also, man, yesterday Curtis King dropped the joint talking about failed rappers, and it triggered me, man. I didn't even go front. I was triggered. So let me put this out to all you little haters out here. There's no such thing as a failed rapper as long as you didn't quit. You know what I mean? Um, it's just too many people out here trying to call people failed rappers because they not on the top 20 or top 100 or on billboards or all this other mess. This industry ain't that no more, man. You don't have to be signed to a label to be a successful rapper. There's just not something that exists anymore. That's not even the ecosystem that we're in. The only way you'll be a failed rapper is if you quit what you're doing. If you're getting paid by any stretch of the imagination for doing the music that you do, you're successful, man. That is if you got into this for the love of the shit. Like if you're in here to make money and you trying to be famous, then you ain't really a rapper, man. You just somebody that's out here trying to catch clout. And you know we don't even need you in our world, straight up and down. Um, Also, man, y'all miserable ass 9 to 5ers that are trying to put people in a box and talk down on rappers or poets or any of that mess just because you stuck at your little cubicle mad as shit because you can't do what you dreamed of doing or you were too scared to put yourself out there. Fuck you, sincerely. um, and grow the fuck up, man. If you got a dream, go for it. I don't give a shit if you're a 50-year-old rapper. If one motherfucker pays for that shit, you were successful. You did what you needed to do. If you're a cat like me, that I'm not really. I'm a introvert extrovert. Like it's not my inclination to get out there and be the wildfire and be out there and have everybody in my face and all that shit. That was me as a kid, but that was all just me being me. I didn't like being in the spotlight, but the spotlight gravitated toward me. It's the same thing now. When I go out, I get attention. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I also just happen to be good at stuff that draws attention. I've always been that person. Um, I'm uncomfortable in that shit, but I get over it and I get out there and do the damn thing. So you know what I mean? Like, kill the noise. A lot of you all was talking about what you wanted to be as a kid and then never went toward it. As soon as you got a little bit of adversity, you shut it down. So shut the fuck up and let these people do their thing. Quit being a fucking hater. Like I've said before, you got hip hop being ageism. Meanwhile, you got like R&B, you've got rock and roll, you've got jazz and all this other stuff where people are damn near 80 still performing. Y'all not saying shit about them. You being brainwashed. That's all that mess is. We're being brainwashed into thinking this is a young person's game, and it's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. Now, as it pertains to some haters that's gonna get up on here and try to say some crazy shit, I got receipts, man. I may not be big in Louisville right now. I was buzzing in the '90s. I took a long time off because I had to get my mind right. But if you look at the shit that I just recently been putting out, I'm doing big numbers overseas. It just is what it is. So, y'all local niggas in Louisville, y'all can kiss my entire ass. You know what I mean? I can go overseas and make big bread. It is what it is. Um, and, whatever you want to say about that shit, that's what it is. And so, all of you all rappers, poets, any of that mess, man, if you are doing this, don't let these people throw you down, get you down. Do you follow your heart, follow your soul, keep it moving, man. Don't listen to the fucking haters. If just one person um, gets something out of what you put out there, then you fucking won. You're doing what you're doing. Don't quit. Keep going. Get better. Keep it moving. The right people are going to find what you're trying to do. Yeah, man. And then off again, go back on you haters. If the rappers paying their bills, even you little girlfriends, boyfriends that want to shit on people's dream, like, and nigga go get a job and all this other shit. If that motherfucker's still paying the bills and out there doing this music shit, then why do you give a fuck? Your bills is paid. Stop bitching. If that motherfucker's paying their bills and then they put a little aside to do some studio time, why is you hating? Think about yourself, nigga. Are you really mad at you or are you mad at them? Come on, man. They're doing what they love. Hopefully. I mean, there's a couple cats out here trying to catch clout and all this stuff. You're trying to get rich. You don't need to be in this game. This ain't what it's for. If you get something out of it and it becomes a huge thing, then that's a whole nother situation. But if you're creating music out of the love or you just need to get something out, then you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Also, man, the main difference, and this is the last thing I'm going to say because it's getting a little longer than I want it to be. The biggest difference between a Drake, Kendrick, Nas, Jadakiss, 50, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, the main difference between them and a nigga like A1 Flow, 3XL like myself, Tough, that since So Sincere, Nicole, the difference between us and them is opportunity and luck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a case like A1 Flow. Most of y'all cats don't even know who the fuck he is. If he was born in New York, he'd be one of the biggest niggas out here. More likely, if he was born in New Orleans during the Cash Money No Limit situation, he'd be one of the biggest rappers out here right now. But y'all don't know who the fuck he is because he wasn't lucky enough to be born in the right situation at the right time to be in the right situation, to get with the right people. My man's killing it out there. Shout out to my former brother-in-law. He doing his thing out there. Same thing with like myself. I've turned down record deals because I just didn't like the numbers early in my career. We got other people that, they just didn't want to be a part of a record deal because the numbers didn't make sense. So just because we're not mainstream, we're not out there all the time, don't mean we're not successful. You got a Tech Nine that's fucking platinum. He's killing it. You got a Mos Def that most of y'all don't even know of. He goes by Yasin Bey now. How many of y'all really knew about Guru before he died? Gangstar. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you all are brainwashed into thinking that if you ain't on the fucking radio and you ain't being propped up by this major label that's got this big marketing machine behind them, that someone's not successful and you're just ignorant. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. So shut the fuck up, please. All right. I'm out here, man. I got some new shit coming on. The Crash Out EP's coming out soon. Sometime this spring, hopefully before the summer, we'll get that out to you guys. We're gonna throw out some more stuff out there. Unknown Legends is doing it big, man. Tough's album's coming. Hopefully the Geechee project will get done soon. I'm gonna drop a whole lot more videos, music videos, things like that for you all to get with. And I've got some prizes that's gonna come out, especially from this last launch joint. I just got my goodie bags. Man, y'all gonna love it. Holla at your boy. One.